don't know me, I'm Jenny Seibert, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the lighter side. Ron and I have known each other about 22 years. And after I first came out of programmer training class, I was in a group with Ron and Steve Keller and Chris Willis, and our boss was Nancy Jones. And one day I decided to make a fix to the rough system. And I think Rick told me what to do, but maybe I didn't do it right. But I rebuilt a main file for the rough system. And that night the batch ran, and it bombed. They called Ron. And then the batch ran some more, and it bombed. They kept calling Ron. And I was nowhere to be found. But in my defense, later, I think Ron probably forgave me because I was in labor and giving birth to my first son.
So it was okay.
You know, that was 1992. We didn't have cell phones, and I don't know what he was saying that night. But a few days later, they all found out I was giving birth. So that's like Ron, though. He's a save the day kind of guy. And a few years later, we weren't in the same team, but we still sat close by each other, which was fortunate for me, but I don't know about the people around because we're two of the quietest people around. But one day I guess I had too much of a good thing in the cafeteria. I came back to my desk and sat down and I heard this rip and like my skirt went. And luckily I had some dry cleaning in the car and Ron had to go to the car get my other skirt. And then he kindly took my skirt home to Sherry and fixed it. And then I think she said, even called it the big blowout. It wasn't just a little rip.
There's been other women that had similar problems.
Yeah.
So, you didn't have to bring that up.
So you saved the day again. And you could always count on Ron for advice and words of wisdom. I know you're a do-it-yourself kind of guy, but over the years we've learned you can't do everything yourself, and I've learned about the dent wizard for car repairs.
Yep.
And the wall wizard.
The wall wizard.
I think there was even like a dryer vent wizard. I think there was every kind of
that was
wizard.
Julie, but they were
Okay, well I learned a lot from you about that. And for those of you who don't know, Ron is a famous philosopher. And he's had several quotes published hanging in his cubicle. Most notable is, "It is what it is." And then his other famous quote was, "I can drop dead, but I can't afford to be sick."
That was a tough project. That was a tough project.
And I truly think you were the first to say we all are in this together.
Yeah. A lot of people stole that from me.
But when things really got tough, and we had to get out the serious technology, Ron consulted the Magic 8-Ball. So we had a lot of questions answered by user error or reboot, and then I guess finally it rolled up and said, "Just retire."
Just retire, yeah.
So all kidding aside, Ron, I know you toiled with this decision many times, but now it's come and it's the right time for you. And Sherry, Greg, and Paul, I hope you've heard several people say he's a very well-respected employee at Western Southern, along with being a colorful character, and you've had a lot of stories. That always started with the Glattsbecker luck, and that's how. But we certainly know this is time for you, and we respect all the work you've done. And you always said you always had to go to the smart guys to find the problems. But you know what? You are one of the smart guys. Okay, and I'll miss you, but I'm very excited for you and your family. So congratulations.